Alright guys, today we're talking about the Sector 9 eyedropper. This board is 41.8 inches long, 9.6 inches wide, and has about a 28, almost 29 inch wheelbase. I just want to say I love this board. I got it from Muirskate about a month ago, and I absolutely love this. This replaced my loaded Dervish Salma. That board was terrible. I hated it. You couldn't bomb on it, you couldn't do anything. It was good for freestyle, just don't buy loaded, save yourself the trouble. I have this set up with Paris 180mm trucks with just some stock bushings. Need to upgrade those. Riding on the Orangutan Stimuluses 83, I think. Just bones, rods, bearings, spacers, normal setup. I learned a lot of new tricks on this board. I can hold out my slides so much longer than my Salma. I can get like 10-foot slides out of my Salma. This thing I'm hitting 30, 35-foot slides. I'm working my way up. It has a nice concave, locks your feet in nice, feels nice. It's just a great all-around board. The kicks and the tails, they're pretty good. I've just heard this thing breaking after 3 or 4 months of use, so I've been kind of skeptical about doing freestyle and all that other stuff. But this board, I bombed on it, hit 35, never felt a wobble. Of course, Paris trucks, they do a great job of keeping you stable going down hills. It came with extra coarse grip tape, really love that. You can really lock your feet in, getting some really long slides in. And of course the Stimuluses, they're great wheels, go out and buy you a set. Mine are starting to come now. I was riding on some Sector 9 Butterballs, flat spotted those 3 days after I had them. This is what this board came with. They're terrible wheels, just save yourself the time. I mean, if you're a beginner, yeah, go ahead and get some. They're $35. They're cheap wheels. They slide great. After first 2 or 3 feet chalky, then after that they slide like butter. They didn't get the name Butterballs for no reason. These leave deep fame lines. Like, I've never seen any wheel leave a fame line that deep. But if you're an experienced rider, if you're riding out your slides really long, do not get these wheels. Save yourself the trouble. These, I've laid down 30-foot slides, the stems, never flat spotted. They coned a little bit. They're 2/3 offset, which means you can't really flip them. I mean, you kind of can, but you'll notice a difference. As compared to the Butterballs, they're center set. You can flip them, not tell the difference, wear the cone evenly. That's pretty much my setup on this. I mean, I learned a lot of new tricks on this board. This board, I wouldn't recommend it if you are an experienced rider. If you're looking for a board, an expensive board. This board was very cheap. It was only about $180 for the complete. The deck itself, $87 on Muirskate. They do a great deal. I bought this board with the Paris. I bought Paris's, the deck, and Butterballs, and they threw in free spacers, free bearings, and everything. I love this board just because it was so cheap, and it replaced my Salma, which I hated my Salma. I bomb on this board, I slide on this board. This board is excellent, all-around board. Go out and get you one. Like I said, anywhere from $180 to $210. Sector 9's website sells them for about $210, I think, but I got it off Muirskate. Cheaper, $30 cheaper, which I absolutely love this thing. It has the 5/8 inch drop rocker. You're lower to the ground. You can really push it out there, easy to kick out. Paris's, you can flip the hangers, have them higher, lower for stability, higher for cruising and carving. You can do some downhill with it, but if you really want to hit downhill, I recommend flipping the hanger so you can really get down those hills, really get going fast. What else? This is made up of 9-ply Canadian maple. I think that's about it. I mean, that covers it. Yeah. For $187, go out and get you one. Nice board to have. Great all-around board. Cheap. Very cheap all-around board. Great. One of my concerns is it chipped really easily. Like those chips right there, that chipped like first couple of days I had them. Got a little bit of a mud spot right there on accident. But yeah, it chipped really easy. So I'm not expecting this board to last me forever, but I do want it so that I can wait till like Christmas, or I can wait till my birthday or something like that and actually go all out on one. Like, I don't know, I really want a downhill slidey board. I have no idea. But this one, very cheap. I sold my Salma for about $200. Picked this up on Gearscape. It is just great buy, great deal. I love this thing. I can really, really hold out my slides, learn my no comply slides, my slide shove-its, all that other good stuff that I could not do on my Salma. I mean, I could do freestyle on my Salma good, but this thing, the tails are honestly bigger than the Salma. You can do a lot more with this. You can do your tiger claws, everything like that. This board is so much better than one of these top brand boards, like Loaded. Loaded, they're okay for freestyle. Just don't buy Loaded, save yourself the time, save yourself the money. Instead of spending $300 on a board, just go ahead and pick something up like this. 180 bucks, can't go wrong with that. That about sums it up. I love this board. I mean, yeah, that about sums it up. Love this board, can't go wrong with it. 180 bucks. Not going to find anything cheaper, not going to find anything better. Sector 9, they did a great job with this board. And that about sums it up. This board